Welcome to online support program by APS Girls Salem. I'm your computer teacher and we are going to start week number 8, and the task which we are going to cover in week number 8 is task number 5, and it's of module 2, creating a document, and the task number is 5. Task name is check and print, and the page numbers are 63 to 69. So students, I hope the previous lecture was clear to you people and you people have practiced it. I have been receiving more videos from you people and your feedback is very good. Today's lecture objectives are: you will be able to use find and replace, you will be able to use spell and grammar check, you will be able to use thesaurus, you will be able to find synonyms, and you all will be able to read text in different document views, and after that you will be able to print a document. Let's start today's lecture. Open Microsoft Word. Okay, first we are going to study how to find and replace word using Microsoft tool, that is find and replace. First of all, find helps us to find specific word which we are looking for in a document. If we have a long document, we want to find a specific word, so we can instead of going through the whole document, what we can do, we can find using this feature find. For this, go to home tab. In the right side you can see there is an option find. Now when you click there, on the left there a navigation pane will open and you have to search the specific word which you want to find in the document. For example, I want to find the word vehicle, so type vehicle and press enter. Now it will find that word and the selected word would be highlighted with yellow. See, in this way we can find different words in our document. Okay, after that, when we want to, suppose if you have made a document and the document was, suppose it's a climate change, and let's suppose it's of 20 pages and you want to replace that word climate with the word weather. You have found after making document that the specific word was wrong, you want to replace that word with another word. So instead of going again and again throughout the whole document, you can use the shortcut to find and to replace that word with another word. For example, I want to replace this climate with weather. So what will I do? I will go to home tab, then go to replace, select that and find climate and then replace with. In this box you have to write down that word which you want to replace instead of the previous one. So I want to replace it with weather. Okay, now there are different options. Replace, it replaces at once. Replace all, it replaces that word wherever it is used in the whole document. Okay, replace. See, now it has automatically replaced the climate word with weather in the whole document. See, okay. Now after that we are going to study the function of thesaurus. Thesaurus, it's a dictionary, which is already available in Microsoft Word. Dictionary in which we can find the meaning of different words. When you are getting confused or you don't know the meaning of specific word, what you can do, you can find out the meaning using MS Word feature, that is thesaurus. For this, what you will have to do, you have to go to review, and after clicking review, the third option is thesaurus. Click here. Okay, now suppose you want to find the meaning of weather and go to this option. Now see, it has shown all the relevant meaning of weather here. Climate. So in this way we can find the meaning using the feature thesaurus. Okay, the third one which we are going to study is spell and grammar check. Okay, when you are done with your document and you want to check out whether your document is ready to print, it is error free, or you want to check out is there any error, is there any mistake in your document, you can use spell and grammar check. It checks for mistakes, it identifies those mistakes and correct those mistakes. Okay, before that I want to tell you people that there are 3 types of mistakes in MS Word. When you just go through this, you find that there are different underlined words with different colors. What do they mean? Each underlined wavy line means different mistake. First, just observe the colors. First one blue, then red and green. So the green line shows that there is a grammar mistake. The word that is underlined with green wavy line, it shows that the specific word has got a grammar mistake. And next one is red wavy underline. Let me zoom it so it is more visible to you people. Okay, the red wavy underline, it shows that there is a spelling mistake. Okay, then the blue wavy underline, it shows that there is a mistake but the spelling is correct, but there is a contextual mistake. The word is used correct, the spellings are correct, but the word that is used here is not making a true sense. It is contextual mistake. It is not used in the correct way where it is supposed to be used. So if you have observed this whole document, it has got different mistakes, and before printing we want to check for those mistakes so that after printing a document the whole document is error free without any mistake. So for that what you will have to do, you people will go to review tab, then spelling and grammar. Shortcut is F7. If you don't want to go to review tab, just press F7 key on your keyboard, the spelling and grammar window will open. Just click here. Okay, now see, these are the mistakes that have been identified. Ignore once. If you want to ignore that mistake, then you can go to ignore once and see possible word choice error. Now this is the error in your document, first error. Then and suggestion means that it has suggested the correct word instead of that wrong word. So the correct word that is supposed to be used here is THA and then the correct contextual word. So if you want to change that error with the correct word, go to change. Let's now see, it has changed that error with the correct one. Okay, now next error, go. Now it is also a go. It is, instead of go, it is a go. Change. Next word is burning. It is, see, it is underlined with the red one. It means it is showing the spelling mistake. So the suggestions are burning instead of berning. Berning is it's wrong. And then the correct spellings are burning, burning. So they are different one. So now if you want to change, here click change all changes that specific word burning wherever it is used in the whole document with the correct word. So change. Next word is blue one. It is showing it is contextual mistake if. Now off. See, Carbon, it means it is red one, it is showing spelling mistake. Change. Then trapping, the spelling mistake, all as it is red, traping, you know, these are the wrong words, wrong spellings. So the correct spellings are trapping, trapping. So change. Then weather, weather is changing. Why the weather is changing? It's the grammar mistake. See, now close. Now see, now we have removed. You can also remove them using right click wherever you find the word being underlined with any color. Now this is how you can correct it. There are two ways which I have told, using review spelling and grammar and using, for example, right click over here. Like for example, I have made large. Now red line, it has been shown as I have intentionally made it wrong using double E. It is red. It means there is a spelling mistake. So what will I do? Using shortcut, I would go to here, right click. Now these are the suggestion, I can correct it. Okay, third one is we can find synonym of any other word. For example, I want to change this word atmosphere, and I don't know the meaning of that word. I can find the synonym. Right click here, go to synonym. Now these are the different synonyms of the specific word atmosphere. If I want to replace that word atmosphere with the any of the synonym, I would click here. Now that word is being replaced with the synonym which I wanted to use. Right? Now next, what will I do? After seeing that our whole corrected, okay, it means the whole document is being corrected and it's error free. After making a document error free, I can view my document in different views. There are different views in MS Word. Let's see. First one is, go to view tab. First one is print layout. Print layout, it is the default layout in which your document is shown. See, this is the default layout, which is print layout. It shows how the document will look on the paper after printing. Next is full screen reading. Okay, this layout, in this we can view our document in maximum screen. If your document is very long, like for example it is of 200 or 300 pages, you want to view that document in a one glance. So what will you people do? You will go to full screen reading, and after full screen reading, what you people will do? You people will view your whole document, and it's of one page. It means it has only one page. If my document was of 200 to 300 pages, it would be showing in the whole screen and two paper on one page. We can okay, now close. The third layout is web layout. Web layout, what is the function of web layout? If you want to show our document as a web page and use on through internet, what will we do? We will use web layout. It shows our document as a web page. Okay, the third one is outline. Outline, if we want to create the table of contents like different bullets and different indents, so we will view our document as an outline. See, it has made the table of content using bullets. Okay, after that what will we do? Okay, close outline view. The last one is draft. Going to draft, go to page layout, go to review tab, review, sorry, go to view tab. After going view tab, you have to click drafts. So if your computer screen is too small, you can use draft, so it compresses your document. This layout was used in the older version of Microsoft Word when our computer screen was very small, when the desktop computers were being used. Okay, now these are the different layouts that we have studied. First one was print layout, second one full screen reading, third one was web layout, fourth one was outline, and the fifth one was draft. These are the, and if we want to view them using different shortcuts, what will we do? Okay, go to, again, as it has made in draft, go to print layout, it will come to its original way. So these are the different icons, these are the shortcut icons of your layouts. You can also view your document using this shortcut button. First one print layout, second one was full screen reading, third is web layout, fourth one is outline, and the fifth one is draft. Okay, after doing all that review steps, after viewing your all document, we can print our document. Now our document is ready to get printed. So for printing the document, you need to have a printer attached with your document, and after attaching that printer, what will you do? You will go to file, then go to print. So when you click here, it will be printed. In this, you can specify the number of copies, the number of time your document is going to be printed, then select the printer that is going to be used over here. So if you have multiple printers over here, like for example you have attached 2 or 3 printers, you can select the printer that is operational, that is currently operational. So you can select that printer using these options. Okay, now next is print all pages. For example, you have 10 pages, you don't want to print all pages, you can select the amount or range of pages you want to get printed. For example, I want my document to get printed from page number 1 to 3, so I will write 1-3. It means only page number 1, 2 and 3 will be printed. Okay, then if you want to print all pages, you can go to print all the pages of the document will be printed. Print one-sided, it means there are 2 sides of paper. If you want to print your document on just one side, go to print one side. Okay, then print both sides, or both sides of the paper will be printed. You can select any which you want to. Then orientation, it is the layout of your paper. Orientation, there are 2 types of orientation. You see, this one is portrait orientation, the vertical one. The second one is landscape, the horizontal one. Alright, orientation, landscape, horizontal one, portrait, vertical one. Okay, now letter, this is the type of the page which you are going to use: A4 size, letter size, legal size, executive. You can choose any that you want. Okay, print one page, margin, you can specify the margins, you can pay number of sheets you want to. Then after selecting all those options, click over on the print button, then your document will be printed on the page of paper. I hope today's lecture was clear to you people. If you have any query, you can ask me. You can ask in the comment box as well as in the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much.